And welcome back, everyone, for week 4 of the 2018 NFL season. Once again, we're going to start it off with Billy B with his college picks. Billy went 3-1 again last week. If you are taking his picks, you double your money every week. Here's Billy.
What's up, everybody? I went 3-1 last week with my college picks for the 4th week in a row. 12-4 overall, but I'm still looking for that 4-0 week. Hopefully it's this week. First pick, Michigan -14, Army +9, Oklahoma State -18, and Oklahoma +24. So they have it for my college week 5 picks. I'm going to send it on over to Gio right now for his NFL picks.
Well, it's been a struggle with my picks the last 2 weeks. 1-3 again. We're going to mix things up a bit. We'll only take 3 against the spread and 1 over-under. I haven't done an over-under all year. It seems whatever I say happens, but the following week. Maybe you want to use these picks for next week. The first games we're going to look at is the Houston Texans going to Indianapolis, where the Colts are 1.5-point favorites at home. Only 1 win so far between these two teams. The Colts could have won in week 1. They had a big lead on the Bengals. They let that one slip away, but they were close, and then they lost last week to the Eagles, who are the champions. So what are you going to say? You're going to lose to the champions. The Texans just seem out of sorts. I can't really put my finger on what's wrong with the Texans so far this year, but they're really struggling. You know, last year, the Colts actually swept this series. Both teams, it was the scrubs were playing at quarterback. Well, now the starters are back. Deshaun Watson for the Texans and Andrew Luck for the Colts. Between the two of them, I'm going to have to take Andrew Luck at home. It's a very small price to pay, so let's lay the 1.5, and let's take Indianapolis -1.5. The second game we're going to look at has the Seattle Seahawks going to Arizona, where the Cardinals are 3-point dogs at home. This is a division game. Usually it's a no-no to bet on, but it's Arizona. They just can't seem to score very much. I think they're dead last in the league so far, and now they've got the rookie Josh Rosen in, who's probably better than Bradford. But I imagine with Seattle's ball-hawking defense, yeah, they're still. It's not the Legion of Boom anymore, but these guys are still playing very well defensively. I just don't think Arizona can keep up with a Seahawks offense that always scores in the 20s. I don't think the kid has 17 points in him. This should be an easy cover. So let's lay the points, and let's take the Seattle Seahawks -3. And the third game we're going to look at against the spread is the Monday nighter, as the Kansas City Chiefs go to Denver, where the Broncos are 5-point favorites at home. Who's going to stop Kansas City? I don't know yet. Until somebody can stop this offense, you have to take them. They're 3-0 against the spread. They're beating everybody by more than a touchdown, and the spread is under a touchdown here. So until somebody can prove to me that they can stop Kansas City's offense, I'm going to have to keep betting on them. So let's lay the points, and let's take Kansas City Chiefs -5. And there's one over-under game I like. Cincinnati's at Atlanta. Now, both these teams can score. They're having trouble stopping the other team from scoring. The number is 51 here. I think this easily sails over. This will probably be the highest scoring game of the week. The number is 51. Let's take over that total of 51.
All right, went 3-1 last week on my NFL picks. I am 6-5-1 overall. I'm not too happy with that, so hopefully we can get that better. First pick this week is the Minnesota Vikings +7 against the Los Angeles Rams. Now, this is what the NFL is about. You have the Minnesota Vikings probably suffered one of the most embarrassing losses in NFL history with 17-point favorites and losing by that much. Now you're going to go to Los Angeles on a short week on a Thursday and play what everybody seems to be the favorites to win the Super Bowl. But I like the Vikings in this game. I actually think they can win this outright. I think they're going to show everybody that they're back to being Super Bowl contenders, and they'll play one of the best games they will play all year here. So take the Minnesota Vikings +7. The next pick, I like the New England Patriots -7 against the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins are one of the most surprising teams of the year. They're one of only 2 teams now that are undefeated still. New England is playing horrible. They're 1-2. I can't remember them being this bad for a long time. But this is like a must-win game for New England at home, division game. they don't want to go down any further in the standings. I've read something that the Patriots have lost 2 games in a row, only 5 times in the Bill Belichick, Tom Brady era, and every time the third game they covered the spread and they won by double digits. And I expect that to happen exactly this week. I think the Patriots are going to run away with this game. I think they're going to win by 15 or more points in this one. So take the New England Patriots -7. Next pick, I like the Chargers -10 against the 49ers. The 49ers lost their starting quarterback. Richard Sherman's banged up. I'm not sure if he's going to play. The Chargers are just going to jump all over the 49ers in this game. I expect this one to be a blowout. Over by halftime. They might win this game by 20 or more points. So take the Los Angeles Chargers -10. And my last pick, I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens +3.5 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Ravens and the Steelers, they always play each other close. This is always like a field goal game either way. So that's why I really like the Ravens in this game. It's 3.5, so that hook could really help us. Both the teams are very even. So I expect this one to come down to the wire, maybe a last-second field goal for either team. So take the Baltimore Ravens +3.5.
Here's my Let's Take the Man's Money parlay play. We'll take Indianapolis -1.5, Seattle -3, Kansas City -5. We'll take the over 51 in that Cincinnati-Atlanta game, and let's add in Jacksonville and the LA Chargers on the money line. A $25 bet will get us $478.86. For the 6-game, 6-point teaser play, we're going to do something different. We'll look at some other games. We talked about the Cincinnati-Atlanta game total, but in this game, the Bengals are 5.5-point dogs. Let's make them 11.5-point underdogs. The Jacksonville Jaguars were a team I was going to take in this video. Then the line moved up to Jacksonville -7.5. Let's tease that one down and make the Jags only 1.5-point favorites. Philadelphia's at Tennessee. Philadelphia playing very well, but so are the Tennessee Titans, who are 4-point dogs in this game. Let's tease them up and make them 10-point dogs. Tampa Bay is at Chicago, where the Bears are 3-point favorites. Let's tease that and make Tampa Bay, instead of 3-point underdogs, let's make them 9-point underdogs. The Cleveland Browns finally won a game. They're at Oakland and they're 2.5-point dogs. Let's tease them and make them 8.5-point dogs. And another over-under game I like is Baltimore-Pittsburgh. That number is 51. Let's tease that down and take over 45. A $25 bet will get us $175. Good luck.
All right, and for my 6-point teaser play, I lost the teaser play last week by 1 game. I just needed the Patriots to win the game last week. I had them at like -1 or something like that, and they lost, so that teaser didn't win. Let's get back to winning. I'm 1-1 with my teasers this year. So here's my 6-point teaser, $25 to return $150 for this week. It's the Minnesota Vikings +13, the New England Patriots -1, the Los Angeles Chargers -4.5, the Baltimore Ravens +9, the Texans and the Colts under 53, and the Bengals and the Falcons over 45. So there's my teaser play for this week. Good luck to you guys. All right, so there you have it for our week's picks. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. We'd like to hear from you guys. We try to get back to everybody. We really appreciate the support. And as always, for Gio, I'm Billy B. Let's take the man's money.